All right, what's up, Madden men and Madden women out here? Um, Watching Eagles versus Cardinals. Kind of a big game for us. We're in a three-way tie with the Giants and weirdly the Redskins. Like Dallas is out of the picture. When the season started, I was thinking this season is going to be like you don't throw the Giants out because they are who they are. They're the two-time Super Bowl champs, you know, over the past decade or so. So you can't really throw them out of the window. But I was thinking it's the Eagles versus Cowboys this year. And here we are. Everybody sucks, but the Cowboys are a little bit worse than everyone
The
else.
Cowboys were the first ones out with their loss last week. So, and yeah, the Redskins win games. You kind of don't pay attention to them, but they're winning games.
They're winning enough games to stay in contention in this very strange year, very strange season for the NFC East. A lot of haters out there. Oh, good grief. Oh, my God.
This
A lot of haters out here like to call us the NFC least, but whatever.
just got to get into the party, and then we'll see.
And that's it, whatever. I don't think anybody's excited to play the Eagles or the Giants. Maybe the Redskins you're excited to face off in?
I feel like the Redskins are the team that is beatable,
Yeah.
like the most people would consider beatable, because the Giants have Odell Beckham, who catches everything, and then the Eagles' defense is not
It's
fun
not
to
bad.
play against.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy and proud of our defense. It's just goofiness on offense, which we've talked ad nauseum about this, so we're not going to beat our man Chip up. All I'll say is, when he was named the head coach, that was supposed to be the last thing that we worried about. And that's all I'm going to say. Offense was supposed to be the last thing that we worried about.
And instead, it's been all that we've worried about is why can't Chip Kelly get it together?
Yeah. Yeah. So, tis what it is. That very untimely fumble leads to 3 points. Could have been worse. It was a fumble, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
forced fumble, and Carson almost threw an interception. But,
Yeah. Yeah, I got excited
take
a
the
couple
3.
of times just watching it again. Like, God bless my memory. I thank God for my memory. I get to watch this like it's a new game whenever we do these.
Screen never developed, which is not
Yeah,
not something I get the credit for very often.
Yeah, it was well defended. I want to say that I held it too long, but it was pretty well defended. Look at Carson dropping dimes, but
I don't think Fitzgerald got both feet down, but
I don't either. I could have. I should have challenged him,
watching
but-
it live, I didn't think he did, or playing it, but they gave it to me, so I took it.
Sure. Sure. Well, next time you need to say, "Hey, I don't get that." No. Okay, because Carson is placing the ball perfectly. Next time, just go talk to the refs, man.
You once instructed me to never give you anything during these games
better not.
unless you asked for it on the glitchy I can't snap the ball thing. So
So close, and yet
Close to
another
being-
moment of Madden ridiculous. Why was he down when he just picked the ball up off the ground?
right, why can't we may see some other ridiculous things this game that have to do with that exact
Good
same thing.
grief!
Fitzgerald is so slow that could have been a touchdown.
It's like 3 screen passes in a row. No problem.
One didn't work, one
Yeah.
did, and then I'm like, he'll never believe I'd run a screen at first
Look at
and goal
Carson
at
like
the.
with a little fadeaway jumper.
Carson
Stop
Palmer is
playing.
better than a lot of people want to
He's
give
the
him credit
best
for.
UFC quarterback. It's the best I'll give him.
I
Not
like
on dislike him. He's
I
got
like
money
him.
in the bank.
That's right.
Carson's got money in the bank.
So he doesn't need this.
You know what? I heard Bomani Jones give the best argument against the only reason I like Carson Palmer, which is I tried to put the move on you, which is the I got money in the bank thing. And Cliff Notes version, Bomani in some ways rightly accuses Carson of quitting on his team for no other reason than I've got money so I don't have to deal with this stuff. And a lot of players would have been beat up in the media, and even he was beat up. Not by me, because I thought it was awesome, but
Right.
yeah, I guess I could see people, like fans of, it was Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
I can see fans of Cincinnati being a little salty with him, like, okay, you got your money, and since the team isn't great, you're just going to quit on them. I can see that.
But it wasn't that. I mean, it was that the team wasn't great, but it was the reasons the team wasn't great. And the Bengals owners treat their players maybe worse than a lot of other organizations do.
Fair enough. So we get a little payback with quarterback fumble for me.
Hey, was my knee down?
I really didn't pay attention to it that time. I feel really confident that was just a fumble.
Okay.
If that wasn't the case, the game wouldn't have called it that way.
Fair enough, because the game would never make a mistake on any of these.
It's a computer. Computers don't.
So
make
you're
mistakes.
telling me that you believe that the game is correct on these calls?
Yeah, remember,
store that thought away for a little later, okay?
Oh, is anyone else feeling the setup? Like he just spun this web. We got a Spider-Man it. But yeah, it's a computer. Computers don't make mistakes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that the computer could not make a mistake. So yeah,
I'm interested in having the program, like hearing a statement directly from the programmers and them saying, we input a certain percentage of mistake making by the computer.
To emulate real referees.
Yeah, just for art.
Oh, tiptoeing down the sidelines. Wow!
Come on into my web, little fly.
I can't believe he stayed in bounds the whole way. But he must have.
Because the computer is always right.
Look at this, man. He's got to tiptoe down the sidelines. He's getting really close to.
That was close. Hey, that was a close one.
Maybe we can see that from a different.
Is there another?
Is his foot hit the ground?
I don't.
Oh wow! Did his foot hit the ground?
Computer
must have not hit the ground though, right?
Clearly not.
Because I mean, he's just stepping off of it, and there might have been like a air platform or something.
Yeah, they have those in Cardinals.
But yeah, the computer caught him in bounce touchdown, so probably won't have any bearing on the outcome of the game.
And that's called foreshadowing, boys and girls.
Oh, come on, Honey Badger.
God, I hate that kid, man.
I love him.
I do too. I love SEC kids once they go pro. What were you doing?
Oh, no.
Spin move. I'll hit him with the juke.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Somebody catch him. Wrong time to do that juke. You probably would have got the touchdown there.
Yeah, it was.
I think I thought I was a different player, obviously. Hey, do
it!
So there's a one-handed catch into double coverage after two of the Cardinals defenders.
That's Sam Bradford, bro. What do you expect?
What?
Watch this.
Are they getting each other?
Watch this. Crossbody. He turns so that he can make the crossbody throw. And then throws it crossbody.
And then he holds on to it. Let's just one more time, please, with my two defenders. I've got the Badger coming, and I feel like they just get in each other's way.
I can see that. Okay, so
it's just because
contort the body.
Please.
What kind of throw is that? Let's see that one-handed diving catch, though.
Yeah, let's see that for a minute.
Get it.
Now I'll give him the catch. That was just a really good catch.
That was sweet. Jordan Matthews doing his thing.
And we're all tied up.
The game is giving Matthews some love lately.
Yeah.
I played a guy. Before we started doing this, I talked about my ultimate team life so far. And I played a guy who, my second game was against the Eagles. And this guy had Sam Bradford and Jordan Matthews and Brent Selleck and Darren Sproles and a lot of the defensive players. Connor Barwin was out there for sure. And he was doing his thing with Jordan Matthews. Yeah.
Matthews has a lot of good qualities.
He has a lot of good qualities. And
3-on-1.
Tons of potential.
But it happens to both of us.
It happens to both of us. Oh, so ridiculously. Are you going to X? No. Get that!
I almost caught it.
You almost caught it.
But, yeah, you did have a lot of argument about why not intercept off the tip.
Yep. Oh, screen. Get him.
Well, that's all right. He gets far enough for a field goal at least. Right? Okay. Like, call a timeout, Daniel. All right. Lead at the half. We'll take it.
I'm not happy about that at all. Whatever.
It's one of those games where I feel like I'm having to keep pace.
You guys know me. I'm a little cocky, so at this point, I still feel like everything's okay. Because I'm lacking respect for the Cardinals. And they are my first home team, and I have a love for them. But they're the Cardinals, and there's just certain names that you hear that you're like, oh, whatever.
X was so ready.
No, sir.
And I was so upset about punting there off 3rd and inches going into 4th and 4. But sometimes you got to do the right thing. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass and not a fumble.
Totally.
Cardinals did not fall for many screens.
Single linebacker.
That was
dropped a dime then, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't really even feel bad about what I did there. That was the only chance of the play I think I was going to have.
Yeah.
Whiffing on it there.
Yeah.
But
that was really good ball
no
placement.
one there.
Really, really good ball placement. The potential for you to just drop back a little bit and spin out to the left was there. What a great pickup. Did he catch that? He better not have. No, he didn't.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No way. Yeah, I was ready to be salty about why wasn't that an interception. What are you doing, Wesley?
I was trying to take Andre Ellington out and use Johnson because that's what the Cardinals have been doing, but Ellington was the best back, and I ended up using him more in the second half.
Get to him.
Oh,
now we tagged Carson then.
I could have thrown it to A and probably had something. Carson will just decide on his own to throw things out of bounds. Give him a push.
Good grief, man.
What a push.
You know what? I give a lot of credit to the blocker then because you could have been running up the blocker's back and not going anywhere, but the blocker was steadily moving forward.
He was moving too. We don't get that a lot. I also don't run on these Eagles very well too often, so it was a very decent run game against the Eagles. There's no one to throw it to. Okay.
Yeah, there is. Good grief.
Brown was just killing them on those outs.
What a
38.
What a bad situation.
38 might have caught him, but he got.
Look at that. Yeah. He gets clipped.
Yep. I was like, 38's really coming on strong to catch this guy. And then he bumps into his own guy. Phew. So we took the lead back in a very stressful game for me, trying to keep pace on the score here.
Huff gives us a decent return. That spin move just is not happening for me.
But Matthews,
nice little hole.
Matthews is giving us problems.
Yeah, Ryan Matthews was the starter in this game. DeMarco was the number 2 back.
Did you bench DeMarco because he complained to the owner about his role?
I didn't do it. Chip did it. I was as surprised as anyone. What a catch.
I can't believe he caught that. That was such an awkward...
It was.
He had to stop his route or something. That was a pretty good catch.
But DeMarco does get in the game.
I respect DeMarco the most, although I'm coming around to the fact that Ryan Matthews is the guy who gives me the most problems out of everybody that you have, as evidenced there.
He's the best all around between the three of them. He's a good middleman. DeMarco's the power. Darren Sproles is the finesse, and Ryan Matthews is right there in between
with plenty of speed.
God, I'm glad we have him. Like, it would have been good if we would have had like a running back with just a little bit more ability, but that could do that same thing.
Why? It's just another case for me of I told you that he was no good because he was coming from the Chargers and he was never good, right?
Right.
Well, it's just another example of the Chargers just not knowing what they're doing, apparently.
Sure.
Because Chargers had Sproles, Chargers had Matthews, and we can, let's not turn this into a Chargers thing. But
I'm with you. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, if we can say one positive thing about the Eagles, okay, what? I can get up and run there. No one tackle me.
What?
But I fall down as if I'm tackled.
Yay, Madden.
Anyway, it's just a good example of guys, give them a chance because Chip knew what he at least knew what he was doing with Ryan Matthews. Ryan Matthews is a good fit.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So is LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah.
But I guess the argument is that with Matthews you get
why not throw it to A?
I don't know. With Matthews you get pretty much what Shady gave for a much cheaper back.
Probably.
I know where it's not going. It's not going to X.
The X was making me feel like we were playing basketball the way they were like trying to get in front of each other. Yeah,
playing in the low post. I know where that ball is not going.
I was seeing that because I look at him and they're fighting each other.
All right, so we're up by 1 point, approaching the 2-minute warning.
It was scary taking the field goal there, but it felt like the right thing to do because I felt like I had a good enough defense with some time left to where maybe I can get the ball back. I'm not using my timeouts yet because of this. 3rd and 2. Okay. If I can stop him here. If I can stop him here, no. So now I have to start using the timeouts, right? Yep, there's one.
Do not run the screen again. God,
wow,
why did you let him go, Huff?
Just hold your block a second longer, Huff. And luckily the screen's still not working. So
do not run the screen against the Cardinals.
And I decided to not call a timeout here because you're hurrying up, and I'm willing to wait and see what happens.
Sure. So we're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. You're bringing heat.
And I'm committing hard center run, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I want to pound.
And I know that the clock's going to run down, but I'm okay with it. And look, how did that guy get behind you so fast? And wow, what the worst possible thing that could happen there. Because you don't even get the opportunity to punt now. These guys come off their blocks so fast.
This game is so fun. I love it.
So, wow, I've got a timeout in my pocket and the ball at midfield. So this is very different. I actually start the drive off with a run thinking, hey, I got time to spare. And whew, thank you, Carson, for getting the ball out of your hands.
God.
That would have really ruined the game. Man, 3rd and 7.
I was thinking, okay, we're in pick territory now.
I hot routed this because I thought surely it would work, and thank goodness it did.
Surely it did.
And now you've got to start calling timeouts.
I got to start calling timeouts and hope that doesn't happen. But it did.
And we're just
I really don't think there was much of a chance other than that. So, ridiculous fumble.
And I get into a really easy field goal from there.
Range.
And Arizona's loving it. So all I got to do is make this. And snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
I think he was going to miss it. You got slow play just then. So
the beat up Carson is and he disappears back to his his time pod or whatever.
Because he's got money in the bank, he can afford a time pod.
Yeah.
Carson Palmer's Doctor Who.
I won the game. Quantum leap out of here.
Good game though. That was a good one.
It was good. Get out of the way, flag guy.
Kind of glitchy isn't the word, but kind of goofy from the AI's point from the AI's perspective.
There were some weird things going on in the game for sure. From that
to the tackle thing that.
And then in the third quarter, we had a little EA lag that gave me the where I fall down for no reason and they blow the whistle. Yeah.
Well, on the positive side, I didn't get swept on the post-game stats. It really wasn't a bad game.
It was a close game.
Yeah, close game between a borderline great team and a borderline good team from my Eagles. And whatever, the season is not lost. I'm optimistic. EAGLES Eagles. Let's go, baby.
In control of their own destiny.
That's all you can ask for. It's not all you can ask for, but life could definitely be worse for us.
Absolutely.
So let's go out to Arizona on this clean whatever field inside a state, inside a dome, and
that we learned last year. Rolls outside, gets watered, and comes back inside.
That's so cool, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So, yeah. I see plenty of room for optimism for me and every other Eagles fan out here. But it's a matter of winning this game.
Hey, they played up to the Patriots. They can play up to the Cardinals.
Agreed.
Sunday Night Football. Here's your chance.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better. Primetime game. Let's support our team, boys and girls.
All right, check out the Patriots video, and check out our picks for a breakdown of everything else.
All right, thanks for joining us.